When you can't find the light at the end of the tunnel, become the light that makes one. You're tuned in to the Leadership Edge, and I'm Joe Glazer. And this is where we bring courage, candor, and heart straight to the front lines of your life and leadership. This isn't theory, and I promise you, this isn't fluff. This is real leadership for real people ready to rise. So, before I dive into today's message, I want to tell you something. This is a revisited subject from about a month ago. I was going through and I was reviewing some of my prior messages, and I was pretty disappointed in how I delivered this message the first time. I didn't deliver it with the energy and the fire and the passion that it deserves, and that matters because this isn't just another leadership principle. This is about believing in yourself. This is about believing in your leadership when no one else does and everyone is telling you to take a seat. So today I'm coming back with everything I got because I want you to walk away from this episode encouraged, but not just encouraged, on fire for belief in yourself. Speaking of fire, I have walked through fire many times, not once, not twice, but entire seasons. Moments when the scorecard was red and the team was totally disengaged, and the weight of everything sat on my shoulders. And here's the truth: I didn't always have a light. There were times where I was completely lost in the dark and I struggled to find and stand in courage. I struggled to take a step forward, to be that light I knew I was called to be. I don't want anyone else wasting time like I did, paralyzed by fear, paralyzed by hesitation, and paralyzed by imposter syndrome. Because the longer you wait, the longer you let doubt run your life, and the longer you let your own light be dimmed. And I tell you what, nobody came to rescue me. Nobody came with that magical Harry Potter playbook. So I had to make a choice. I didn't have a light, so I would become a light. And you can do the same. You don't need permission. We live in a world obsessed with titles and ladder climbing and recognition, who's popular. Forget all that stuff. Your power doesn't come from a title. It comes from the choice, your choice that you make every single day. Your team doesn't need another ladder climber. It needs a lifter. Your family doesn't need perfection. They need presence. The world doesn't need another polished professional. It needs your heart. So stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for someone to tap you on the shoulder and say, let's go. You're already holding the pen. You get to sign the permission slip. Now, I've led for 26 years in one of the most competitive industries that's out there. And let me tell you, pressure does not destroy leaders, it reveals them. The strongest leaders aren't made when the applause is loud. They're made when the room is silent and the numbers are ugly. They're made when you have nothing left and you still keep going. Leadership is forged in chaos, and potential is unlocked in struggle. And your breakthrough is probably hiding behind the thing you're most ready to quit. So hear me. Adversity isn't breaking you, it is building you. Now, I've seen it time and time again. When one team member catches fire, the whole team lights up. When there's been one real clear coaching conversation, trust is rebuilt. In one shift in energy, changing the entire culture. Never underestimate the power of the one. It only takes one spark to ignite a fire. It only takes one wolf to take the first step, and suddenly the whole pack is moving. You might be that one someone else is waiting for. I didn't always have a mentor. I haven't always had leaders pouring into me. So instead of getting bitter, I got better. Instead of waiting for someone else to show up, I became the one who showed up. That's your opportunity too. If you don't have a leader, become that leader. If you don't have a voice, be that voice. And if you don't have a light, be that light. Somebody is out there walking in darkness right now, and your courage could be the spark that pulls them through and pulls them ahead. Listen to me. There is a version of you, a version that the world has not seen yet, a version that's braver, a version that's bolder, a version that's more grounded, and a version that is more powerful. And you don't have to wait for the timing to be perfect, because you know what? It will never be perfect. And you don't have to be ready, because you may never be ready. And you don't have to earn your worth. You just need to rise right here and right now. Your team needs this. Your community needs this. Your friends and family need this. And most importantly, you need this. Greatness is not reserved for the chosen few. It is reserved for the willing. It is reserved for the bold, the ones who stop waiting and the ones who start leading. So today, there is no more hesitation. There is no more doubt. And man, there is no more asking for permission. So it's time for all of us to get out there and rise and lead and lift others, to be the fire in the room, to be the echo that outlasts ourselves. Because the world doesn't just need another leader. The world needs you and your heart. Man, I appreciate you guys stopping by and listening to me today. I ask you, keep leading real. Keep leading with courage, keep leading with candor, and keep leading with heart. Now, get out there and go light that world up. Joe, out.